Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a Saving Your Disaster battle playing as Clan Scryer. It's a pretty massive fight today. We've got two almost full stacks of our forces, which are pretty decent forces apart from being on force march, and we're going up against pretty much 4 full stacks of Bretonnia. So it's going to be a pretty big fight. Anyway, before we get started in what will probably be a huge headache of a battle, I want to let you guys know that in terms of tonight's live stream, tonight's Thursday night, and from now on until the foreseeable future, I'm going to be doing my live streaming exclusively, just on Thursdays, on DLive. So tonight's live stream will be on DLive. I'll be starting a new campaign. This campaign will be exclusively on DLive. So if you want to check it out, I'm going to be playing a Wulfric the Wanderer campaign. A lot of people have been asking me to cover Norska. Not doing Throg yet, because I really don't like Throg, and I'm saving that for something special. But I'll be covering a Norska campaign on my live streams tonight, but it'll be on DLive. A link will be in the description. If you're catching this video right when it gets uploaded, or when it gets released, you know, my live streams start 2 hours after this video gets released. But if you're, watching this video a few hours after it's come out, I might be live streaming right now. So if it's something that you want to watch, check out DLive, or check me out on DLive, and we'll be hosting Major Kill right after the live stream. So there's plenty of content to come on DLive tonight. Anyway, to this battle, let's get on with the headache. All right, first thing what I want to do is definitely get loads of those. Now you might be thinking, oh, what the hell? He didn't click off large battles. No, in this particular case here, I think a large battle would suit us because our reinforcements is the better army, and their army is, like, they've brought in 4 armies, right? The worst units are going to come in first. So all the cavalry will be at the end of the battle, and I will still have all of my forces there, assuming we survive. So we've actually got an advantage doing larger scale battles, unless, this is the big one, unless my reinforcements show up at a bad spot, which, that's not great, but it's not terrible either. Okay, well, actually this isn't too bad at all. The thing is, we got to get set up, and they're not really going to give us a whole lot of time. Bretonnia is not exactly a slow-moving force. So yeah, I used to live stream a hell of a lot on... Well, I actually used to dual stream on DLive and YouTube. But I found that keeping up with the chats was virtually impossible. So, trying to come up with different ways of doing things, because I've always liked streaming on DLive, it's just that, I'm just way more successful on YouTube. So, we're going to give this a shot for a bit, and we'll just see how it goes. Some people have expressed that they actually like DLive better. Give me some feedback, tell me what you guys like. Yeah, these Skaven slaves here, they're gonna be shit. We want to move as far back as possible, right away. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything to delay them. So this is not the formation I want to use, I just want to start getting my forces back. So, okay, Nukit Claw is reasonably good at... Okay, they're not in force march. He is good at, like, delaying them with, like, just bullshit stuff. We do have a Plague Priest. Excellent. Good. Is it on a... Yep, it's on a Plague thing. This is legendary, isn't it? Oh, god damn it. Yeah, so that means I can't pause to bloody reorganize all this shit. Just to start moving them back, I'll get them organized. Luckily, they want to get organized as well. Maybe don't go up too much. Okay, just waiting for all my troops to show up before I start moving things around, because it tends to just auto put things around a little bit. Alright. Now, corner camping with the Skaven is not always a good idea, just because your units will rout a lot, but we don't have time to move up. We don't have a choice, basically. And being this cramped, all these, like, rattling guns are gonna have a hard time shooting, I think. Alright, we seem to be getting pretty organized now. Oh, we've also got warp bombs? Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Don't know if I want to use it right now. Just hold off. We're still getting set up. Where'd the Doom Flayers go? Or are they in here? There they are. Yeah, of course we've got Doom Rocket as well. Generally speaking, I like to only use Doom Rockets as a last resort. There may have been a better opportunity to use the Doom Rocket right at the start, but I would have missed it now. I don't really want to try to kill their infantry. It's the cavalry we have to be most concerned about. Like, the infantry is just not a huge concern at all. And so they haven't got the additional range stuff. I think it's still... Well, actually, I think Nukit Claw's stuff does. Alright. And we want to keep gaps in between some of these units so that the rattling guns can actually shoot properly. Maybe even using a little bit of a checkerboard formation might work. It's been working reasonably well for us lately, the checkerboard formation. Got this entire flank over here that's not well protected, which of course they're going to try and flank. Maybe get the Eshin Triads over there. Get all the Storm Vermin, because if they're going to flank us from this side here, I want my best troops over there. Alright. Does he have the regeneration thing? Hang on. I don't know. Not seeing it, unless I just looked over it.
Nukit Claw.
Good speed. Alright, how much magic do we have? Not much. Okay. I'm wondering if we should use Howling Warp Gale on them. Okay, hang on. Why don't we try to pop in a... Not yet, not yet. Just waiting for a good opportunity. Yeah, don't let them shoot right now. Good. Alright, let's see how that goes. Yeah, that could be a good opportunity. Come on, come on, come on. Do a bit more damage. Don't make me use a nuke. Fuck it. Nuke time. They're not playing ball with that one. Yeah, we're gonna need you as well. Oh, maybe I should use my magic to slow them down. Actually, yeah, using this. No, not yet. The biggest problem with an army like this that we've got is it's way more micro-intensive than doing small scale battles. Just try to slow them down as much as possible. No, no, oh, hang on. I changed my mind, like, right after I did that. Oh, I didn't get casted anyway. That spell's actually really good against, like, large entity units. Don't bother about him. Go for that one. I'll send Nukit Claw in there. You should be okay. Yeah, shit's going on over here. Every time I want to cast it, they're just not damaged enough. Slow them down, please. Good. Slow them down over here, please. Don't let them get... Don't let them get to our artillery and rattling guns and Jezzails. Don't let them get close there. Not yet. Yeah, you get in there. You should be able to handle him. And you watch out. You got to be shooting at stuff like this. Yeah. Look at a million things at once here. No, can't be doing that. At least this is delaying like a lot of them. How's it doing? Yeah, he's okay. The units over here got wrecked, but that's okay. Because that was shit. No, 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 no. No, see, I can't be keeping an eye on everything. Ah, that's not going to be a good cast of it. Damn it, they're over here as well. I can't be everywhere at once. Where's the general? You get in there, cool. The enemy lord's wounded, great. How are they going over here? Those cavalry are gone, good, good, good. Look, to be honest, those mortars, the Death Glow Bombardier mortars, those are shit anyway. They're actually the Poison Wind ones are better. I know I haven't used a single warp bomb yet. It just, they keep breaking and being in bad spots. Just not really getting lucky with that. What happened here? Come on, hurry up. Can't be micromanaging everything. There's just simply too much shit going on. And it's more important to make wise decisions than fast ones, but you can't be too slow. It's like the best we're gonna get. It was shit. Come on, get over here. Alright, now Nukit Claw's taken a fair bit of damage, but I think things are going to quieten down a little bit now. Maybe not. Because they're just all on rampage, they'll come at us in waves. So things are going to... Yeah, look, a lot of friendly fire happening there. We probably should get out of range of the rattling guns. Problem is the whole front line of rattling guns. Right, we've only got a little bit of Winds of Magic left. Still got Arcane Conduit. Where did... Okay. Okay, gonna have to rely very heavily on the rattling guns, because at least they've got unlimited ammo, right? Yeah, they've got it. Watch where you're shooting. Doesn't look like Nukit Claw can heal, hasn't got that ability yet. Not too concerned about the Jezzails, because they're almost out of ammo anyway. And I've only got one more cast left of the Pestilent Birth. It's gonna be very much largely up to the rattling guns. Yep, just gotta slow them down. Where's the kit? Okay, you ran that unit off. Cool. Get over here. Get over here. Protect the flanks. What a... Okay, no, that's storm vermin and shit. Like, I could use the, I'll use the warp bomb on this unit of Death Runners. Right, get in nice and close. Good, that fucked him up. That was actually a good one. Use that more often. Actually, might need to bring that guy up to the rattling guns. Keep protecting the flanks. Loads of enemy cavalry coming in. Shit, out of magic. Didn't have much reserves on this one. Try to keep them shooting at... Just constantly just keep them shooting at something. Alright, we've got... Royal Pegasus Nuts coming in. That'll get rid of them. We're almost out of the Jezzails. I can't withdraw them from the battlefield. So they just gotta stay here. It's all up to the rattling guns now. Alright, no heroes have died. I think some of like garbage units have been wiped out. There's still one Storm, clan, what are they called? Skaven Slave Spears left. It's okay. Just keep them away from the rattling guns. That's all we gotta do. Yeah, try and keep you alive. If you want to disband it later, that's up to you. They're not very good, but that doesn't mean we should throw their lives away for nothing. Although they would be very Skaven of us. Alright, we are just about out of ammo. Having a look at all the kills, because I didn't really get them to target specific things. There's so much going on over here. I just wanted to make sure that they were shooting at something and not missing. That was the main thing there. Get out of that way. I don't mind them shooting at him, just as long as they're not actually hitting him. Everything's okay. I might need to pop this down on those Pegasus. Got another warp bomb, but I don't know if I'm even going to need it. Shoot over here. I can use Warp Bomb on this, can't I? Alright, get it in there. There's loads of enemy... Oh, it doesn't matter, there's the army loss penalty. Oh, I must... Yeah, it doesn't matter, they're out of ammo anyway. Alright, cool, so let's run them down. I didn't see if he had the ability to regenerate health while casting. It didn't look like it, let me just double check. Yeah, he definitely doesn't have it. Oh, you got Adrenaline Rush instead? Why'd you go with that? The healing ability is so much better. That was silly. I'll have a look at the campaign, see how he's been leveled up, and I'll make some criticisms. But of course the Rattling Guns, they won us this battle. They had loads of them and they did a great job. I wanted to make sure that they were in a good spot to shoot. That's why I didn't put them in the back line. Made sure there were gaps in here. I knew that if I could just set up a good formation and pass through the first wave, all subsequent waves would just walk into a wall of Rattling Guns, and it wouldn't matter if I was out of ammo, which is why I wasn't being too conservative with it. We just had to survive that first wave, because that was the hard part. All the heroes survived. Definitely some units would have been wiped out. I'd be very surprised if they didn't, considering Warp Bombed them. And then the other ones were just to delay half their army so that we could just deal with them in waves. That was the best way to handle it. And we didn't need to control a small army. I actually reckon if I had a smaller army in this battle, I would have lost. Just because the second army, Ikit's army, was so much more powerful than the first one. And the first one would have got stomped by the first army. And then reinforcements coming in wouldn't have had time to set up. Alright, that's whatever. Oh, heroic victory. Cool. It was all about that initial formation. You'd be surprised how much, setting up a good, solid defensive position can make a difference. You don't need to be able to, like, click, 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 click all over the place to micromanage. If you've set everything up so they can just basically run on autopilot, you don't need to do anything. Well, I definitely need to do something. You just need to make sure everything's working, Alright, so, yeah, a few units. I mean, they were Regiment of Renown, so you can replace them easily enough. The Skaven Slaves ran away, Regiment of Renown, yep. But no heroes got killed. I wonder how many of their armies were on force march.
More slaves, more power.
And you actually end up with even more food than we had at the start, even though I spent a bunch.
They fetch many warp tokens.
Yeah, I'll do that. I didn't even realize that when Leonco was in there. Still a difficult battle for sure. I guess it's just the stress of them just like charging in. You gotta try not to panic. And that's the thing about being a Skaven, is just like you start to see Bretonnian cavalry come in, and then the fear musk kicks in, and you're like, oh shit! But you gotta keep the fucking Skavens in line, and then just keep fighting. Just keep them in there as long as possible. All right, so I went half Skaven there.
Nukit Claw.
Alright, so let's have a look at Nukit Claw. How's he been leveled up? No! No! This one's so much better! It's so much better. Oh, you're missing out. Like, who cares about 50% armor-piercing damage and unbreakable? This one gives you so much extra health, because he casts so much. Oh, that's such a shame. Let's see, everything else seems fine. Oh, you didn't even get to unlimited power? Oh, God. I know with... Okay, you don't really need Quartermaster as Nukit Claw. Although getting Renowned and Feared isn't bad, so... I mean, you gotta put it into something. You put 2 points into... No. You want to get that ambush success chance, and you only need 1 point. So there's a wasted point there. Let's see. That's all. You should have put points into Howling Warp Gale instead of Death Frenzy and Scorch. That's far more useful. Yeah. Yeah, you probably don't really need these ones here. I mean, everything's good. Hang on, is that really all 39 points spent? Oh, you also got 2 points into this here. You don't really need that. Well, whatever. I mean, it's not terrible, but it definitely could have been leveled up a lot better. But anyway, that's that battle done. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, I'll be live streaming on DLive tonight, so check it out. I'll be playing a Norska campaign. It'll be exclusive on DLive. We'll be playing it every Thursday. And I will see you next time, fuckers.